So, merong sinasabi sila, may argumento sila. Ito yung foundation kung bakit mali daw. Defective daw yung decision ng Supreme Court dahil dito. Pakinggan natin.
So, let's summarize.
Let's summarize. Ano yung summary?
Kung ano yung tama ba? Let's answer. Tama ba ang Supreme Court sa decision nila with respect to the impeachment case ni Sara? And the answer is?
No, it's defective.
No, it's defective. Okay.
The decision is defective.
Defective.
Dahil?
Dahil? Of course. Of course, kailangan ng dahil.
May logical flaw.
Mathematical. Paki-explain.
May logical flaw. Mathematical. Kung ikaw ay nag-a-appeal sa logical flaw and mathematical, then I have to speak to you in the language that you understand, which is logical and mathematical. Right? Okay, let's go.
Yung logical flaw kasi...
ano raw yung logical flaw? Let's go.
Quickly summarize.
Ang first three complaints po ay hindi na initiate dahil hindi na refer sa proper committee. Therefore, following jurisprudence, hindi dapat nag-start yung 1-year period.
Okay. Possible kaya na kayo yung may logical flaw? Why? Think about it. When we are talking about initiation of our impeachment proceeding or to initiate, ano yung value nun? Kasi ito problema Hindi ba you are conflating to initiate and the instrument itself? Question. Ano ba ang value ng pinag-aawayan na to initiate? In-explain din yan sa decision ng Supreme Court. Ang value ng pag-usapan, ang to initiate is because of the 1-year bar rule. Correct? Correct? To initiate is meaningless without the 1-year bar rule. Tama? Tama? Are we clear? Okay. But here's the problem. Why are you focusing on the point of to initiate if the purpose of that initiate is for the 1-year bar rule? The purpose is the 1-year bar rule. Hindi stand alone yung to initiate. Sa Francisco, kaya yung dinefine for the purpose of the 1-year bar rule. Are we clear? Now we cannot talk about to initiate as a standalone concept. Its value is grounded sa 1-year bar rule. So the purpose of to initiate is for the 1-year bar rule. You cannot divorce it from the idea of 1-year bar rule. Okay? Okay. So let's go. Ito ang problema nyo. Sa inyo yung illogical. Sa inyo yung may logical flaw. Why? Kasi tinitingnan nyo yung 1-year bar rule as a katana. Like yung sword na isa lang yung blade. Yung blade na yon is to initiate more than once. Yun yung tinitingnan nyo. Yung blade ng katana, nasa baba lang. Ang point ng Supreme Court, it's not a katana. It is a double-edged sword. Dalawang talim. Meaning, yung isang talim is when you initiated one impeachment, verified impeachment complaint, you cannot file another one. Or you cannot entertain another one. Okay, ano yung kabilang blade? Yung kabilang blade is if you deliberately withhold para hindi pumunta sa proseso ng 10 business days, 10 session days and 3 days para ibigay sa Committee on Justice. Yun yung dalawang talim. Yung Francisco is isang talim lang yun. Uulitin ko. The purpose of to initiate is for the purpose of the 1-year bar rule. So we shouldn't talk about to initiate. We should talk about the 1-year bar rule. Kasi nandun yung buhay. Yung dalawang decision na yon is for the 1-year bar rule. You cannot speak of not to initiate o deliberately withholding it nang hindi kasama yung 1-year bar rule. So uulitin ko, huwag niyong tignan as katana na isa lang yung talim. Tignan nyo as double-edged sword. Yun yung point na Supreme Court. Isang talim lang yung nakita nyo sa Francisco Ang sinasabi nila, actually, dalawa yung talim. as a necessary consequence of the decision sa Francisco. Gets nyo na? O ngayon, i-argue nyo nga. Okay, bakit nyo kino-conflate ngayon? Kino-conflate nyo yung talim dun sa espada. Yung espada mismo is yung 1-year bar rule. Yun yung espada. Bakit mo pinagpipilitan? Bakit nyo pinagpipilitan yung talim? Dalawa nga yung talim. Double-edged sword nga. Yung pinaka-point nun is due process. Do you get it? Yung pinaka-point ng sword is due process. Yung dalawang talim is yung una, you cannot initiate more than one. Yung pangalawang talim, deliberately withholding it. Hindi ka sumunod sa tamang proseso. Yun yung magkabila ang talim. Clear ba tayo? Kasi ito yung napapansin ko sa kanila eh. Bakit nyo tinitingnan? Bakit nyo pinipilit yung to initiate? They're not talking about sa initiate. Because there's no initiate to talk about. Ang sinasabi lang ng Supreme Court, may discovered na panibagong talim as a consequence nung decision nila kay Francisco. Bakit nyo pinagpipilitan yung isang talim lang? Double-edged yung sword. Bakit di nyo papansin yung isa bang talim? Nakita nyo dalawa yung talim ng double-edge, no? Double-edge. Yung parang mga, the western sword. Isipin mo, ito yung tinutukoy nila, yung talim dito. Pero ang tinutukoy ng Supreme Court, yung kabilang talim. So, pinagpipilitan itong kabilang talim, pero hindi sinasabi ng Supreme Court. Kaya kayo nagkakagulo. Ini-strawman nyo yung Supreme Court. O sasabihin nyo, mathematical tsaka logical flaw, di ba? O eto, hamon ko sa inyo. Naglagay ako ng formula. Ayan, logical flaw, mathematical flaw. O eto, material equivalence, biconditional. Okay, eto, yan yung formula ha. Yan, i-debunk nyo to ha. O, i-debunk nyo. Impeachment is initiated by action X. Ito yung action, yung F1. Okay, F1 equals filing of verified complaint under Mode 1, Article 11, Section 3, Paragraph 2. Filing number 2, filing of verified complaint under Mode 2, Article 11, Section 3, Paragraph 4. Okay? Initiation, start of an impeachment proceeding that triggers the 1-year bar. Okay? D1, due process, obligation at Committee on Justice level. Mode 1, due process 2 sa Mode 2. Due process obligation at the level of the 1/3 House members. Mode 2. O question, kapag nasagot nyo to, magigets nyo yung point na Supreme Court. Ito yung Mode 1. Ang Mode 1 is etong end due process 1. Ito yung sa Committee on Justice. Ito lang sagutin nyo. Sa Mode 3 o Mode 2, yung direct filing ng 1/3 House members. Okay? Nasaan yung due process na nagsisilbi na katulad ng Committee on Justice? Nasaan yun? Kapag nasagot nyo yan, nagets nyo na yung Supreme Court. Malinaw naman na explanation ko guys, di ba? Tama ba? Ito lang ang tanong. Biconditional to ha? Ito yung Mode 1. Ang due process dito, Committee on Justice. Okay? Sa Mode 2 o yung 1/3 filing, Mode 2 ko lang yun para 1 and 2. Direct filing. Ano sumunod? Sinenda nila sa Senate. Tama? Tama. Question. Nasaan yung due process? Kapag nasagot nyo yan, find the due process doon sa 1/3 direct filing na ginawa nila, magigets nyo yung Supreme Court. Bakit? Kapag walang due process dito, at may due process dito, equivalent ba? Balance ba o hindi? Sabihin natin sa balance sheet. Kapag itong Mode 1 may due process, itong Mode 2 wala, balance ba? Siyempre hindi. So ngayon, ano yung sinasabi nyong logical flaw? Kasi it seems to me, dito sa kinakaupuan ko, sa inyo yung logical flaw. Sa inyo yung mathematical flaw. Kulang na sa elements. Exactly. At yan yung ina-argue mismo ng Supreme Court. Kaya nga nilagay ko lang sa isang formula. Ito yung buong argumento ng Supreme Court. Para kung si Einstein. Lahat ng paliwanag nila doon, nilagay ko sa formula. Ayan, solvin mo. Ang tanong, ano yung logical flaw na sinasabi nyo? It seems to me, it is coherent. It is deductively provable. Unless pupunta ka sa pinaka-absurd na answer, which is, hindi inintend ng framers na yung mode ng direct filing na 1/3 ay magkaroon ng due process. Hindi nila inintend na magkaroon ng due process sa mode na yan unless i-argue mo yon. That should make you famous. Kasi trap kayo dito. Kaya nga nilagay ko, ito, I mean, hindi ko alam kung ba't di nyo ma-appreciate to. I just reduce everything the Supreme Court said in a formula. That's it. I simplified it. Guys, I simplified it. Why are you not glad? Parehas kayong prof. Gusto nyo ng argumentong maayos, di ba? O ito, sagutin nyo. Sino ang may logical flaw? Yung isipin mong isa lang yung blade, pero yung negative hindi mo sinama? Kasi positive and negative yung blade. You initiated one, you cannot do another. But the other blade is, if you deliberately withhold it, also, that will trigger the 1-year bar rule. That's it. And the point, that's due process. Yun yung buong point na sinabi ng Supreme Court, guys. Hindi ko alam kung bakit kayo pilit ng pilit sa to initiate. You cannot even talk about to initiate without actually appealing to 1-year bar rule. The value of to initiate, that decision in Francisco, is only valuable sa idea ng 1-year bar rule. That's it. So if you cannot talk about to initiate without talking about 1-year bar rule, then what does it mean? Anino lang yung to initiate. Ang katawan, ang yung 1-year bar rule. Kaya pinipilit sa concurring opinion, that's the instrument. Yung 1-year bar rule is actually the instrument. Gusto nila argumento daw Nag-i-invite naman sila. Welcome naman sa kanila. O ito argumento ko, i-debunk nyo.